Well, that title was supposed to be my first mixtape title, right? Like Who Don't Like Dollaz, in a sense of like who don't like money, but more who don't like me or who don't like my music. You get what I'm saying? So I did it that way. I wanted the artwork to be dark, cause usually I make like music, you know, with R&B singers and about everything. So I was at a dark point in my life, so I'm like, let's just make the artwork kind of like dark vampires with the smoke thing coming on there. Yeah, it's cause it was pushed back, you know. It was supposed to drop the 17th, and then I was trying to make it drop like around my son's birth. I got a newborn. They told me that my son was gonna be born on the 17th, so I was like, I'm gonna drop my tape on the same day, but that didn't happen. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just drop it on the 24th, just for no reason. Cause my last project, New 90s, I had 7 on there, right? Yeah, I put 7, so this one's a mixtape. I just say, you know, let's go a little higher on that, because people had asked for more. Like, you know, we want something longer, you want something more? I'm like, all right, cool, I got y'all. I did, you know. I'll say, this goes back to my EP, New 90s. New 90s was more of a 90s feel with the beats and the, you know, the direction of the music, you know, doing the features with the female R&B singers. And this one, I was like, you know what? Take it back to my roots on some down south trap vibe and just do some trap music, some what's popping right now in the clubs, you know? So I decided to do that. My first single from the tape was supposed to be Anything, featuring Ronnie V.O.P. That's a song, I wrote that song back in 2009, and we was hoping to get Trey Songz on it. But when we contacted them, in 2009, I really ain't had shit going on. So it was like, when we asked his management, they was like, who is this person? What does he do? Is he in the game? We was like, nah. We was like, we got the budget though. They was like, nah, you know, we can't do it. So I just left the song alone. I'm like, you know what? Until I get the right person for the song, I'm gonna just hold it down. And the right time came, and Ronnie, he pretty dope. You'll get to hear about him. He's talented. So we just did the record, which is what, Anything. At first, the name of it was Your Face, but we changed it, so whatever. And then I closed the mixtape. A few days before I released it, I recorded Blow a Check, which is what's buzzing right now. I'm going crazy, which is Blow a Check. I did Blow a Check right at Po' Boy. You know, did it, and then I was like, oh, shit, this shit sound hard. So I fucked around and just, instead of putting Blow a Check last, I put it first track on the tape, and then people just grabbed it. The radio grabbed it, everybody grabbed it. I got this song called Broke Before, featuring Neek Bucks, which is one of my favorite tracks on there as well. You know, it's really relatable to my life and what I had going on and what I was doing, you know, in the past. So yeah, I like Broke Before. It's a motivational song. If you listen to it, it's like, you really like feel like, okay, you been there, you ain't going back to that. You know, one of those phases like you leave behind. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, the other tracks, people will get it. I got this song called Cancel Her, which was on my EP, and I re-added it to Who Don't Like Dollaz. But what I did was, in the beginning of it, I made a girl call me, and she was like leaving me a voicemail. So some people think it's different, but it's actually the same song. You know, and what I did was I mixed it, I mastered it better and stuff, and made it sound like a little bit clearer. You know, people got short attention span, so some people really, who didn't catch it in New 90s, they caught it in Who Don't Like Dollaz. That's basically it. And I did more features too on this tape than the last one.